So you're going to want to open up the book, and then you want to make sure the first thing that you scan is going to be the clip that says what the book is. And this is just for documentation purposes. Here I'm showing how to turn on the lights to properly set the setting. Now, before you just start taking photos of the book or scanning the documents, you have to type in the password to enter the computer, which is below. Now, when you get into the computer, you're going to click on the application on the first home desktop that says CZUR Pro. It will say CZUR Scanner, as you see in the video. You're going to want to click this, and this will open up the application to allow you to start scanning books. As you see here, it is loading, and then all you have to do is wait for this to load, and boom, now you're in. You can click off whatever pops up. You click the scan button that's down below, and now you're ready to scan. Now for here, you're going to want to set it up for BNW, which stands for black and white. If you have any colored pages, flip it to colored, but for all the normal text pages, keep it black and white. Make sure you're always scanning in flat single page. And make sure the settings are going to be default, and make sure it always has multi-target paging on. This will help you have a more centralized scanning process. So now that you have the clip, the first thing you scan, you turn these lights off to not have it as bright and only have the top light on for now. And you scan it with the foot pedal. You just click it with your foot pedal. And this, for the first one, will always generate a bunch of cluttered images. So your goal is to find the one that takes the picture of the one you need, which, as you see, if I click here, that is the one that we need. So for all the other ones, you can click that little box that selects each image that we don't need. So you go through and click the little boxes, and then you go ahead and click the trash button. And it might take a second to load depending on the computer speed on that day. And once it pops up, you click permanently delete these files. It will load while they are deleting, and then boom, now you have the centralized photo that you need. And now for the next process, you will turn these lights right back on. As you see, I only had the other lights for the scanning process of the clip. And that's going to be always your first photo. Now that you see I got my photo in range, we're going to click the rescan button again. And then as you now see, I have my foot pedal set up for the day. And then you see the multi-target paging, how it selects the photo. And this is how the photo is on the pad. Make sure there's no gap in between the scanner and the pad where it connects in that U shape. And it doesn't matter where the page is, it will always take a picture of it and rotate it. Just make sure it's somewhat centered. So as you see here, I click the foot pedal and the page was centered. And then as you can see, when I click the go back button, I can see the two images that I had now scanned that are in perfectly black and white, pulling the text out. And these are for the non-colored pages. So for here, now we go to this side and we want to click this button here, and that's going to select all pages that we scanned. Once we're done, and then we make sure it's in English, and make sure the PDF quality is at high, and make sure all the settings are the same. From there, and it's going to be a searchable PDF. Make sure it's a searchable PDF on the left-hand tabs. From here, you type in what the name of the file is. I'm just testing for purposes, and then boom, it will process. So now as you see, we have it downloaded. It is fully processed. Depending on your file size, it could range from 10 to an hour, 10 minutes to an hour. So we're going to be going into the Google Drive through the Chrome. You want to type in Google, and usually it will pop up as an auto with Google Drive. Now, if you get in any other file directory, just click the nice home button. It will redirect you to the really nice home button where it says welcome to Drive. And then from here on, when it downloads, you'll see board minutes right at the top, the red folder that's in progress. This is the one that we'll be uploading this new PDF to. As you scroll all the way down, and you can analyze how I have it set up, it is in perfect order. You just have to go and continue the line going. You have it in 1992, so this one, you basically just keep the order going and you upload that file and make sure the file name matches. You click open, and once you do that, it will automatically load into the thing.